Welcome to Memorial Stadium and the sea of red in the heartland of Lincoln, Nebraska. An uncommon place and home to an uncommon program with a championship pedigree. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see, the Michigan State Spartans taking on the 17th-ranked team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Spartans will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Cornhuskers offense takes the field to start this game off. And all eyes on this man as he takes the field. The defense knows they're going to try to throw him the football, and it probably won't matter, guys.
Oh, but the defense, Reese, will be locked in.
He's loose. The 40, at the 20, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Husker!
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Spartans offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. One thing to keep an eye on in this game, when they get it back isolated on a linebacker, who wins that matchup?
The quarterback likes the matchup, but this linebacker, he's different, man. Not only is he a hitter, he's got the athleticism to cover people, too.
Normally you say that's a win for the running back. The running back on a linebacker, I win. But this guy is different. Interested to watch this matchup.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. The Spartans will move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Finds the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Spartans are on the move. Looking to go up top on first down. Got him downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Quarterback on the keeper. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Oh, they knock it free. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quick release by the QB. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Snap from the gun on third down. Fires to the right. He caught it. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He's got it and still on his feet. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. On second down, he's looking downfield. And he will score! Touchdown, Spartans! The field position was bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job by the offensive coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job coming out.
PAT unit on the field. Bangs it through for an extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. To the air on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Handoff from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Running back goes in motion. He's looking for an open man on second down. A little release to the back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the big fella. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Huskers will bring the punt team onto the field. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly to the tight end.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. Makes the grab down the middle. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Going to try to get it himself. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First down here for the offense. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone defense.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. And the offense will accept the penalty and move the ball forward. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. He'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside kick. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Yeah, and I like teams that are aggressive. When offenses go empty and spread you out, you only got so many guys to protect your quarterback, and the linebacker comes through and hammers the quarterback and gets the sack.
The Cornhuskers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he gets down on the slide, and that's not the only thing down. There's a penalty marker on the field. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. On 2nd down, he'll fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They'll run the screen.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it. Fires into traffic, picked off. Looking for more room. And he was looking for the pick six. He'll have to settle for getting it inside the 30.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete downfield.
I love that play call, and quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They keep attacking through the air. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Smarty. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. Arkansas was far from the friendly confines of Fayetteville, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Complete in the middle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and still on his feet. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll throw it on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. They'll go to the ground. He locked up and held on to bring him down. A third and long coming up here. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. It's a draw. Hard running there. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to buy time. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Montgomery. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. They're bringing heat. Setting up the screen. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. It is perfect. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab over the middle. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Use the play fake, now to throw. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. He's looking to throw. Had to throw it before he wanted. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Power football with the run. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And they'll touch it dead at about the 40. Offense getting set for first down. He'll start this drive firing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. The Huskers send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very interesting first 2 quarters in Lincoln. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. And with that, back to the Sea of Red and our guys at Memorial Stadium.
The Cornhuskers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Spartans will call on their punt team. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll put the tight end in motion. Give to the running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Give to Brown. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They go to the draw. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw. A strike downfield. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. To the ground with the back. Delivers the contact. Brought down after a 5-yard gain down to the 7. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Michigan came through with a lunch pail, hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won. And the fact this wasn't ever really in question. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the right. He's got it. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. And the Spartans will hustle to the line. They'll try the right side. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3. Balls at the 14. He'll pull it on the read. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And he's already put one 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw it.
Oh, the ball squirts out. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down for this offense. From the gun. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll try the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He'll do it himself. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On second down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Vincent. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That's reeled in. It's Vincent. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. After putting up a 3 spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
Looking to throw on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Montgomery. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. On third down, going up top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch called for and made. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds his man. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. A high kick trying to pin them deep. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Trying play action. Extending the play. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They move the tight end all over. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down. The Cornhuskers are on the move. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Running back searching for a hole. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. Got his man downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. And the Huskers will line it up on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Montgomery. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there. Got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. Movement here from the tight end. The give to the back. Brought down after a 5-yard gain down to the 7. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to throw for it. Snags it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. With the run on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll put the tight end in motion. Powers forward. Touchdown, Nebraska! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown and, more importantly, take the lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but what an opportunity here from the 23-yard line.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. Wide receiver now comes in motion. This quarterback part of their running game. Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball is loose. And what a break to get that football back. At this juncture, that would have been catastrophe. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the middle. Fired in there, but incomplete. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Might be looking to run. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
I just love the effort by the defense on this play. We're late in the game. It's in the fourth quarter. Guys are tired. They're not able to get to the QB right away, but they continue pursuing him, and they're able to get to him outside of the pocket. Nice job.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And he ends up taking a safety.
And that stings for this offense. You've got the football, a chance to go make a big play, take control of this football game, and you give up the safety. Now they get the football back. Under 2 minutes, everything now against you. This team is going to have to find a way to respond and make a big play on the other side of the football.
They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the fourth quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Huskers will line up to punt it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Wants to go up top. Feeling some heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. And they got to the line expeditiously. Spiked it and stopped the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll pull it down and run. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row is not good. They got to figure something out, but it's a long season still. There's still a lot of room to find some positives, Jesse. Maybe throughout the way, there's going to be something happens that's positive.
So you're saying there's a chance. I like it. Always positive. Glass half full, Dave. But listen, I don't think they can fix everything in one week. I think this team needs to go back to the drawing board. They need to focus on one specific area of their football team to try to improve on and get this thing going.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.